popcorn. Close your eyes. Why are you staring at me? So close your eyes. You're looking right at me. Oh, I can't see her. Everyone, stand up. Turn and face the doors over here towards Mr. Grand Master Chuck Norris. Everyone, come to attention. Now, ready, stands. Turn and face the crowd. Be seated. All right, guys, are y'all ready to perform tonight? Are you guys ready to perform tonight? Yeah! All right, we're gonna stand up and do our affirmations. I want you guys to be loud, real loud. You guys are loud, right? Yeah! Are you super loud? Yeah! Okay, let's see how fast you guys get up on your feet. When I say go, let's see who's the quickest. The boys or the girls on your march, get set and go! All right. Who are we? What does the T stand for? What does the E stand for? What does the A stand for? What does the M stand for? What are the three elements that make up a great martial artist? Number one. Number two. Number three. What can you become? Why? Is being a winner a sometime thing? Come to attention. Come here. Be seated. Very good. Let's give him a hand. Awesome job. I believe I'm going to have Miss Marissa come up. She's going to do a few introductions. You want to do it now? Okay. All right. I thought.
Good evening. My name is Joey Nelson. I'm the city team leader for North Texas. Am I not loud enough? Okay. I'm the city team leader for North Texas, and I'd like to introduce our staff real quick. From Polk Middle School, Mr. Leroy Sanchez. Running our music this evening from Long Middle School, Mr. John Bain. Our instructor in training, Mr. Daniel Shepard. From Crockett Middle School, Ms. Cassie Hendon. From Houston Middle School, Mr. Andrew Carrasco. From Lancaster Middle School, Mr. Kim Morgan. From Maple Lawn Elementary and area leader, Mr. Warren Scott. On this end, from Lamar Middle School, Mr. Mark Wilkson. From Perry Middle School and a product of the Kickstart program, Ms. Jessica Hellman. Our Director of Operations, Mr. John Curry. And our North Texas Development Manager, Ms. Marissa Leach.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much. If you're wondering why I handed the mic over to him, is I was charged with introducing our special guest tonight, but I didn't feel like we could go that far without introducing our staff, and I'm going to encourage each of you to give them another round of applause, because this product is not possible without their assistance. I'm very proud of our instructors. I know we're anxious to get to the most important part of this event, and that is letting our students go on to their next rank, and we're all so proud to be here at this moment. But I want to take the time to introduce some special folks that joined us this evening, not only because they believe in what we're doing, but they believe in the future of these students, and they know that this program is invaluable to what they're going to be end up in their future. And we want to just thank them, and I just want to identify a few of them so you know who we're here. I think instead of going through my notes, I'm just going to point them out. Here in the first row, we've got Dan Rosevear from Piper Jaffray. We've got our Community Advisory Board member, Bobby Ruiz, and his wife, Randy, and their son, Bobby. On the second row in the back is Mike McDaniel. Next to him, we've got Becca, we've got Alexander. I'm going to probably mess up this name, but I'm going to try. Velai Donig? Is that? Another of our advisory board members, Dr. Kenneth Layton, and his son Cordell. On the front and center, very important asset to our group, and also Mr. Oliver's wife, Carmen Oliver. She's done some amazing work for us, and we're so grateful for her. On the second row, we've got one of my favorite chaplains, Henry Rogers. When I need a hand, I can reach out to him. We've got Adam Bowman next to him, also from Interstate Batteries. And I hope I get this order correct, because we went through the names so quickly earlier, but I believe it's Shelly, right next to Adam. And then next to her is Anna, and we've got Mario, and we've got Emily, Christine, and I can't, Cindy, also known as the Honorable Cynthia Wheelis from the Collin County community of the Collin County District. And last but not least, one of my favorite people, Cheryl Simicola, who has been such an angel to me this week and just encouraging me with all the projects we've had going on. I just noticed someone snuck in for me right now. I didn't know he was coming, and I'm excited to see it. Our special advisor and one of my favorite attorneys I've ever met, Mike Forshing, his wife, Chris. A wonderful organization that I have to point out. If you didn't know about this, Friends of Texas Public Schools, if you don't know who they are, I urge you to look them up and read all about what they're doing for our public schools. So it's an amazing organization. And just a couple of weeks ago, they honored the Norrises and Kickstart Kids for the efforts in what we're doing in public schools. Basically, their mission is to point out all the good things public schools are doing and try to outweigh the bad stuff that the media is so quick to point out. So Friends of Texas Public Schools is really pointing out some beautiful things, and I just want to point out their directors, Scott and Leslie Milder. We'll hear more about them throughout the evening, but I want to point out something very quickly, and I hope I'm not taking too much time, but there's a little insert inside your program this evening regarding answering the call. This is a fundraiser we've got going on first part of January. I ask each of you to really consider maybe a stocking stuffer for the kids, or just to come out and support the organization. The theaters have been so gracious to donate their space and letting us take 100% of the ticket sales for the organization. What we're going to be screening is our very own founder, and I'm going to wait for the introduction, but you guys know who he is. His trip to Iraq in visiting our finest. And I'm a little biased because I'm married to an Army soldier, but it's an incredible documentary that's highlighting what our soldiers are doing out there for us so that we can run around town and sit in bleachers like this without a care in the world. And it's an incredible documentary that I hope that each of you will come out, not just because it supports the organization, not just because it's the military, but just because overall we're going to do a lot of good with everything that we raise from that event. So I ask you to please consider it. If you have any questions, my number is on there, my email is on there. Feel free to use it. That's why I'm here. I'm charged with raising funds, and we need to raise as many as we can so we can get into more schools. I thank you, and I hope you guys have a great time.
I'd like to introduce our principal, Bush, Mr. Warnock. He would like to say a few words to you guys.
Good evening. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. Good evening. Much better. I am so pleased with the turnout. No doubt you guys heard I was going to be here and decided to come out, so thank you. I'm honored. No doubt, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is the safest place in Irving right now. So I feel pretty good about that. Welcome to Barbara Bush Middle School. My name is Matt Warnock. I'm honored to be the privilege here, honored and privileged to be the principal here. I wanted to say one thing. As you know, these youngsters in front of you have their final 2 semester exams tomorrow. And hopefully you also know we have committed to a strong academic focus on our campus. And we have traditionally not scheduled events the week of final exams, of semester exams. But when this opportunity was presented where Mr. Norris would be present at our belt ceremony, although the decision weighed heavily on us, we just thought it was too neat of an opportunity to pass up and went forward with scheduling it, and we were so excited. Any program that can get this many middle school students to sit here quietly, I mean, come on. So we're happy that you guys are here. We're happy that Mr. Norris is here, because I certainly didn't want to be the guy that told Mr. Norris no. And I'd be lying if I didn't have a healthy fear of a roundhouse kick to my abdomen by saying no. So welcome, thank you for being here, and how about a big round of applause for our hardworking kids.
This next introduction, without these 2 people, we wouldn't be here.